Cross Group at Intera Real Estate. I'm Carrie Cross.
Haley.
Nicole Younger.
Hi guys. So we have Nicole with us, who is a transaction coordinator on our team. So we're going to get to that towards the end. And right now we want to talk a little bit about ourselves and let you get to know our team a little bit better. So I guess I'll start.
Do it.
Okay, I met my husband. We both lived in Hayward. We moved out here actually right before we got married. We bought a house out here because we knew this is where we wanted to raise our kids. So we have 3 children. They're all about 7 years apart. We didn't plan that, but that's a whole nother story on another show.
We still don't get along.
So my oldest daughter, she's married to Nick. Her name's Alyssa. They just came back into town because he was in the military. He's now out. So they live right down the street from us. So that's super fun. They've got 2 beautiful daughters. My grandchildren. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Lola. I have Haley as my second child, which I'm going to let her tell you all about herself. And then we have our youngest son, which is Hunter, who is 14. So, that is our family between work and family. That's pretty much all I do. I am 100% family, 100% work, and I don't really have much else really about myself. So why don't you go?
All right, I'm Haley. I am 21. I'm the youngest on the team, clearly. I was the only person who didn't write anything about myself because I was going to wing it, and now I'm realizing that I'm not that interesting.
She's very interesting.
I used to race cars. It was super fun. I played basketball growing up. I actually have a bone disease in my spine, so I can't do that anymore. And I guess that's about it. There's more questions about me, so I don't want to answer everything up front.
Right. We've got to save some for later.
Sorry, guys.
All right, Nicole, let's hear who you are.
Okay, so I am Nicole Younger. I've been married 15 years. I have a daughter who's 23, Taylor Hart Younger. And I have a son who is soon to be 14, Eddie Younger. They are, the best thing that's ever happened to me, so I cherish them. And about me, my hobbies, I really like to be active. I like working out, strength training, yoga, bar class, running, hiking, whatever, biking.
It all sounds miserable to me.
Yeah, and then come nighttime, I like ice cream and Netflix, and then I'm out.
Go to the gym so I can have my ice cream.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. So remember to ask some questions if you have any questions. We have some people that sent things over before, but definitely ask some questions. Love, share, all that good
Love
stuff.
Me.
Love Haley. So what the most important question that we get asked a lot is, why did we get into real estate? What brought us into this industry? And things like that. So for me, it was very unnatural. It wasn't what you would think. I actually got into real estate because of Haley, because she had her bone disease and she needed a lot of personal help, and we didn't know
as positive as I thought it was going to be.
Well, I wasn't sure what our day-to-day life would be like because of some of the things that had happened to you. And so because of that, I needed a flexible job. And so I kind of thought around and I thought, real estate, I could do it whenever I wanted to. Didn't really realize that real estate is, 24/7 and not flexible at all. I mean, I'm on my client's schedule, not my schedule. And so it's actually not at all what I thought it would be, but I love it. I cannot picture myself doing anything else. It is definitely my passion, so everything happens for a reason. And I'm super glad that we got pushed in that direction because that's I can't see myself doing anything else.
Well, I grew up in real estate because of my mom. I mean, when I couldn't stay home by myself, she would just take me out to see houses. And I love house hunting personally, so I could really help my buyers. But I also got into it because of my back. I work with extreme behavior special needs kids before I was a real estate agent, and I love it. It's fast-paced, it's kind of intense, sometimes it's hands-on. I love it. However, realistically, it's not a job that I can do full-time and forever with my bone disease. So my mom kind of said, why don't you just try real estate? You've been around it forever, and I love it. couldn't do anything else.
And she's doing a great job at it.
And something
Super
that I didn't
exciting.
know about Nicole is that she's actually been in the business, in the industry for a long time.
Yeah, so at 15 years old, we had ROTC at school, and I started working for a title and escrow company, and I continued working for them for 6 years. Went to real estate school, worked for a mortgage broker in Southern California, and I've circled back, and here I am working for Intero Real Estate Services as their office manager and transaction coordinator, which I absolutely love. I love my job.
We love Nicole.
She is the best. People, if you've used us recently and you've had Nicole on your side, she's amazing. She keeps us all on schedule, so we love that.
Thank you.
So let's talk about some fun things that people may not know about us. For instance, I love that Haley is a Harry Potter freak.
Oh my gosh, you
as
should
an
see
adult,
her room.
not as a child so much even. I mean,
It's
she
for
liked
adults.
it.
It's
She
for
liked
adults.
it as a child, but as an adult, like in the last year, you've redone your room as an adult Harry Potter themed room.
I think on the next live show, you should actually show your room.
We should.
It's quite amazing. I mean,
honestly, it's movie quality. If I'm going to do something, I
quality.
commit.
Yes.
Yes, I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. However, I wasn't that obsessed until I read the series for like the 4th time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that I need to stop reading the series.
And that you're a really great artist. She paints. And
I do.
She
Mostly about Harry Potter.
A lot about Harry Potter. But, whatever. What about you? Let's see, Nicole, she already said she's a health freak. She is like exercise. She's everything I'm not that I'd love to be. But I can't commit to exercising. I can't commit to eating healthy, and she's fabulous at that.
Oh my god, her food.
It smells and it smells really good. I'm always going, what are you eating? Because I just like to know. Like yesterday, you were eating some green beans, like whole
sugar peas, snap peas.
It's just weird. I was like, oh okay, I'll
yeah.
try
And you're
that.
like, how do you eat these? And then I realized you've never had one.
Not with soy sauce.
Right? Because I thought it was like edamame, and you were just eating it like raw, but it wasn't. So, anyways, that was funny.
Well, my mom, I mean, if you notice her top every day, she self-proclaimed a signature color.
How do you get a signature color? You have to self-proclaim
No,
it,
other
right?
people give it to you.
All right. Well, nobody was
no.
doing it, so I had to give it to
No
myself.
one gave it to her. She was like, it's my anytime anyone asks, oh, thank you, it's my signature color. I'm like, no.
Oh, grab my purse. It's
It's
my
not
purse.
if you say it. Oh, boy.
This is my now purse, which I love.
It's a little much.
How fun is this one?
She's got some super cute red heels too. Oh my goodness.
And I got this super cute.
Oh, I bought
shoes.
those.
Haley bought these for me. You can't really see them.
They're super cute.
Anyway, so yes.
Grandma
I
wants to
love
know what
red.
you're doing
I
for your
feel like
birthday.
she owns the color now though, so I can't hardly wear it anymore.
Well, my favorite color is black, in case anyone was wondering.
Well, or Slytherin green. She is
Got me
Slytherin.
there.
I like pinks and purples, so.
Yes. And let's see.
I know, Haley. I knew you were gonna laugh at me. So girly, isn't it?
Oh, it's cute. It's cute. We also heard, what kind of car do we drive?
Okay. So I am in a Mercedes right now, but I'm actually car
Typical.
shopping.
Typical.
So if anybody has some good car tips, I don't know what I want to get. I think I need a 4-door so I can get clients in and out, but I don't know.
I love my Toyota Highlander. It's brand new, all the bells and whistles. I splurged and I have a car payment, but I love it. 4-wheel drive, seat 7. It's nice.
I have a car payment too, but I drive a 2014 Mazda 3 hatchback. It is not as soccer mom as it sounds.
No, it's
It has a body kit on it and it's powder coated. And it has a stereo system, so I can't really complain.
So we all have bills to pay.
My car payment's worth it.
Okay, so favorite food. Don't say something healthy.
Oh, I love Mexican food and
Okay.
pizza. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
okay,
good.
Followed
That
by
makes
ice
me feel
cream.
better. I'm all about the pizza.
Yeah,
I
love
can have it every night of the week, so I'm all about
I'm just a
that.
carbs girl as long as I get like pasta, pizza, bread.
For sure.
Bread.
So
Bread's my
I
favorite.
have to answer a question from my dad's friend Andy.
Oh my
who-
god.
So for you that don't know, my father used to commercial fish for salmon and crab. And now he's retired and he just fishes for fun, sturgeon fishes and such. And so I grew up on a commercial fishing boat. And so he had asked some sturgeon questions, and I do not fish for striper. I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe my dad can answer if I have or not. But I have fished for sturgeon before, but I do not prefer it. I actually prefer the salmon fishing, and the bait we would have used was herring, and I spent hours feeding the hook up the fish. It was a big mess. But anyways, I had to answer the fishing question because it was asked.
Grandma wants to know what you're doing for your birthday. Grandma, you will be invited over for cake, I promise.
I'm doing nothing for my birthday. I'm getting too old to have birthdays. My grandchildren are in town, so I am all about the kids and grandkids.
Okay, next question. So, what do we like and dislike about the business?
Okay, so that's a good one.
Let's be a little bit honest here, people.
Okay, so there.
Can I just say I don't like when appraisers come back with a very wrong appraisal.
A ridiculous number.
Yeah.
That's a good one because and it's not so much like we've had low appraisals and sometimes they come in low, but sometimes they're just wrong.
Sometimes they're wrong.
I had one that we had a huge extended family room that was permitted. And they would not add it in the square footage because it didn't have a heat source. It didn't have the central heat in the house, but it had a fireplace in it. So it had a heat source. And I'm trying to explain to them, that's the heat source. And you know, in the law, that's what it says. But they just would not go around it. So sometimes they're just wrong. And so but you know, we all have good and bad and everything, especially, you know, agents and TCs and everything. There's good and bad, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
I absolutely love, as I say this, I can see that Mark just typed something.
I have to read this, Mark, because it's so long. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was just going to say that I love my clients, and I love meeting new people and becoming lifelong friends, because I don't want to have just clients. I want to have friends, and so when I meet my clients, they become my friends, my family. I invite them to my parties and
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, don't forget. And then, you know, people like Mark refer me to his friends, and then they become my friends. And so I just love the sphere of influence that's growing, and there's such great people. So that's my favorite part of this is people.
And what I've noticed is, because I've come to a few of her parties, and it is mostly her, her clients, but it becomes like a family. Mm-hmm. Like I felt like I was walking at your last gathering. I felt like I was walking into a room full of your family members, and come to find out, you know, they've all bought or sold a house through you, but you guys just seem so close, and it was
and now
nice.
A lot of them know each other from our parties,
right,
so when they see each other at the parties, they have people to talk to,
which is nice. Yeah. Well, and it's funny because, you know, we talk to some of these people every single day, and so we get to know their ins and outs, and then, you know, we get involved with the husband and wife fights because, you know, I want this and I want that, and so kind of
the wife wins.
We counsel that a little bit. And so, you know, we get to be intimate kind of in their relationship and their family and their kids and what their kids want. And so I just love that part.
Mark, let me answer your question. So,
what was this question? Because I can't read.
There was like a Facebook post recently how everyone is like leaving the Bay Area.
Yes.
And leaving California. Mm-hmm. And thankfully we haven't been hit hard because we're more outside where the prices are so high. Like in San Francisco, a lot of people are leaving there because no one can afford to live there.
They're actually coming here when they leave.
I was going to say, we have a lot of people like from Silicon Valley that would rather commute and live in a 5-bedroom house in Brentwood than like a studio apartment in San Francisco. So thankfully, our market is still really, really good and really strong, even though people are like tired of paying the high prices in the city.
I completely agree. So I do have some people that are leaving this area and moving. For some reason, everybody's going to Gardnerville. I don't know.
I don't know where that is.
So it's in Reno.
Oh.
So, or Nevada somewhere.
I don't know there.
So anyway, so a lot of people are going to Gardnerville or whatever state they want to go to. But we have more people coming from Silicon Valley, San Francisco, that can't afford those prices there, that love what the value is.
A lot of
San
Jose commuters.
A lot of people love the school districts here, and so we have more people coming in than are leaving, but there are definitely some that are leaving.
Yeah.
What do you love about real estate?
Oh. My favorite, because I'm a buyer's agent, I love to negotiate. Mm-hmm. And I think because I work with extreme behavior kids prior, like I like that thrill. So it's exciting for me. It's exciting to fight for my clients. And I know that my clients are not going to lose out on anything. I can't speak for the other agent, but my clients are going to get the best deal possible with me fighting for them.
Well, and I can tell you, as Haley's mother, she's a great negotiator / schemer / let's get it done my way.
I just love being the best for my clients.
If she wasn't an agent, she'd be like an attorney.
That's
for
true.
sure.
That's true.
So
That's true. However, I don't like bidding wars, which is ironic because that's when you have the most negotiating power.
Yes.
But sometimes it's hard, especially in this market right now. A lot of my buyers are getting outbid by like all cash offers or people that just want to come in and flip it. So I feel for my clients in that sense, and I hate when they miss out on a house, but we always find them something. We always find them something better.
Yeah.
There's a reason for it.
Well, I think my frustrating part would be working with agents that maybe don't care as much as I do. Not that they're bad or that they are, not doing the best job for their clients, but I just see a lot of people that look at it only as a paycheck. And, yes, I make a living doing this, but it definitely is not that for me. And it's something that, it kind of frustrates me when I see people doing a disservice to their clients. And so it makes
Or you
me
can't
really
get a hold of
sad.
someone because we work 24/7.
Yeah, and so
We're like, where'd you go?
that's kind of frustrating. So
My favorite thing about real estate is just seeing the transaction through to the end. I really love helping other people with their goals, and so knowing that we've reached that goal is super exciting, and knowing that they're in a new home or they've sold their home so that they can go to the next stage of their life. That's super exciting for me. The end, I love it. It's like, woohoo, celebration. I actually visualize
We have an end tomorrow.
the red tape that we're running through.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So definitely ask some more questions. If you want to know anything about us, let us know. Type them in here. Like and love.
Be
If there's
generous.
something you like. Yes, don't be too mean.
Yeah.
I have to ask what you guys think of my hair, because I always wear my hair straight, and I curled it today.
Oh my
I
God,
love
I did
it.
not notice.
It's beautiful.
Notice? Rude.
No, it's beautiful. I love.
So I
when you
have
curl
naturally
it.
frizzy hair that I actually
Oh,
straighten
that's so
every
funny.
single
Can
day.
you curl mine
And
sometimes?
so I tried to do a little different.
I won't
So
let
you
girls fall.
have to let me know what you
Mine
think of the
fall
hair.
too, but yours are staying.
Oh no, mine don't.
It's nice.
Oh no. So anyway, so that was kind of funny. So we'll answer any more questions if they come up, but let's talk a little bit about you and your TC job and all of that. So, like I said, you are the transaction coordinator. So tell us what that means.
Okay, well, so what happens is once Carrie and Haley get a client into escrow, meaning once they go into contract, the buyer or the seller, they pass the contract over to me, and I will enter it into our paperless transaction system, and I will come up with our timeline based on the contract. I will email the title and escrow company, and I will include the lender. Regardless if we represent the buyer or not, we need to include the lender so that they can get started on ordering appraisal. And then I include the agent on the other side and their TC. And both of these lovely ladies on an email opening escrow. And basically that just starts the process. We all have a timeline there on the email. And then I email the client with the timeline and give them the executed contract. And the ball starts rolling. The appraisal is ordered from the lender, and I just stay on top of the timeline, which is the main things to focus on and keep in mind are the inspection and disclosure contingency timeline, the appraisal timeline, the loan timeline, and then the close of escrow is the final date. And
And so contingencies are super important. So for you that don't know much about contingencies, that's kind of our job. We take care of that. But managing the contingencies is the number one part of the escrow, because it could cost both buyer and seller a lot of money if those are not managed properly. So the buyer has a certain amount of days to go through the process and to remove the loan, the inspection, the appraisal, the disclosure contingencies. And if they don't if they see something that they don't like along that process, they can back out and get their deposit back. If you pass over the contingency, then they could lose their deposit, or the seller can cancel the contract and they can no longer buy the home. They can sell it to somebody else.
Yes. So if, let's just say, the buyer is in the process of getting inspections and they see something that they want to investigate further, then it's my job to say, okay, well, we have our timeline coming up. We need to put an extension in place so that we're not out of contract, so that we can protect you and protect the contract.
Yeah. So the three of us talk pretty much daily, and I let her know that, hey, this came up in the inspection, and she's like, oh, we only have 2 days left on that timeline. So then we call our client, we do an extension, and we negotiate with the other agent to let them know what's going on, why we need the extension, to go ahead and get that approved. And they have to meet with the seller to get that, and so it kind of goes back and forth, and we all coordinate together. But if we miss those timelines, that is like a big no.
So we don't.
And even if we extend, let's say, the inspection contingency, or let's say the appraisal isn't quite done and we need to extend that, that doesn't necessarily mean we're not going to close on time.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it just means it extends those dates and we're still able to close on time. So, we do our best to keep the transaction in the proper number of days, whether it be 30, 35, 40.
I'm so glad you said that, because I have a lot of buyers where sometimes we have to extend something, but they have to get in the house within that weekend. They're moving out of their house, someone's coming into their house, they have nowhere to live. So sometimes the dates are right on to where we will not let you be homeless. We will get you into the home. Nicole works really, really hard to extend things or get things done, and we schedule our appointments, our home inspections, everything you need, so we can get everything closed on time.
Time is of an essence, and that is actually written in the contract, and we take that very seriously.
Yeah, and when there's a lot of things that get done in that time frame, and if you have a great real estate agent like us, then you don't know about most of those things that are happening. That's something that we just do on the side, and we take care of. And when I get the phone call that, this is not happening on time, then I call 17 people and try to reorganize it to get it to happen, and then you never even need to know about that. So there is a lot of things that we all do behind the scenes that we just make sure that you get in your house when you're supposed to. If that's the house you want, we're going to get it for you. So that's how that works. And then, let's see. So some of the systems that you use as the TC, because Intero's paperless now.
Yes. So we are a paperless company. So I use a system called Planet RE. It's Transact, and so the entire file, we don't keep paper files anymore. They are kept in this system, and then we also use DocuSign. So everything you're going to sign and review goes through DocuSign. If some people are a little older and they don't
old school.
Yes,
they
old
could be
school.
They could be young and be old school.
Well, we like to educate them. But if you don't use email, and maybe you don't have a computer that works reliably, we will do everything on paper.
Yes.
And then upload it to our paperless transaction system and shred the documents eventually. But yes, we are.
We're green.
We're green. We're big in being with the latest and greatest technology. So if it's out there, we want to adopt it. We want to make sure that we're cutting edge. Intero Real Estate as a whole, if you check the website, they talk a lot about us being cutting edge, and it's true.
Yeah.
When I first started, everything was on my computer, which I didn't mind because I loved it, and I started doing what Nicole's doing. Nicole does a better job than I do because it's a lot of papers. However, my mom made me do my first file in paper instead, even though they don't even do that anymore.
But you have to learn, and it's easier to see it.
I learned on paper too. It was a good transition.
I feel for you.
Yeah.
The paper was a lot. I'm so glad
now
we no longer have those files.
I have done 17 plus years in real estate, and we've always done paper. So to do it and to not be able to open the thing up and see it is weird to me. And so I totally prefer the paper, even though I'm better now.
But we're cutting edge.
We are. But and the DocuSign is really great because our clients actually, once they get past the how does it work, They love it because they do it from work, they can do it from vacation. You know, there's so many papers that
and they can just save it to their hard drive if it's if they want a copy of it. It's like boom, add it to my hard drive.
Absolutely. So that's been really nice. So do you want to look through and see if there's any more comments that we should know about? Because I can't
questions,
see that.
but Amanda said that we're cute and awesome.
Oh,
and we love Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
And Erin said that we rock because we're doing Intero Olympics, and this is getting us points.
Hashtag Intero Olympics. So our company.
Black team's gonna win.
Oh yeah, black team. Black team.
Black team.
She's not on a team, but
I
now you're
have
on a team. No, you're black team.
No.
So we have
I'm sure you want something to say about
that.
that.
I have an agent outside that's saying a different color. What color are you?
What
Danielle?
color?
She's
Oh, you're black. That's right. Oh, so we have a lot of black people here.
Sorry, green
That is
team.
not right. So, anyways, we have an inner office competition that so all of you people watching, if you know of anybody that wants to buy or sell a home, have them call us this month because we're having a competition.
Well, every month, please call us.
Every month, of course, but we're having a competition, so we want to win. We get medals. We have an awards banquet. It's like a big deal. So after we have our awards banquet, we'll have to bring our medals and stuff in because I know we have some coming already.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, so that'll be fun. So definitely give us your referrals.
I'm picturing the bling.
It's gonna be fun. We'll have to wear some gangster sunglasses.
Yes, with our Intero bandanas. Get excited for next week because I'm showing you my bedroom.
Oh, are we doing that
in
next
an
week?
appropriate way. It sounded super odd.
Okay, it felt a little odd. I guess we're doing live from Haley's bedroom next week.
Yeah! That means I don't have to come into the office.
Okay, so that sounds fun.
Alright, well thank you guys for logging in.
Alright guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Contact Carrie Cross at 925-584-1640 or visit our website at www.crossgrouphomes.com.